Okay, so today we are going to be multiplying polynomials. Just a quick refresh on adding. If we are adding and subtracting polynomials, so for example, if we have 3x to the 4th plus 4x to the 5th, because they are not like terms, they do not have the same variables raised to the same exponents, then we can't do it. But if I change this to 3x to the 4th times 4x to the 5th, now we can do it because we are multiplying. So when you're multiplying, you multiply the coefficients. So 3 times 4 gives you 12. And then what do you do with the exponents when you are multiplying? You add them. It means I have 4 x's here and 5 x's here, gives me a total of 9 x's. We're going to build on that idea and make the problems a little bit more difficult, and so we're going to be multiplying today a monomial times some polynomial. So in other words, that could be another monomial, it could be a binomial or a trinomial or even something longer. Okay, so if I have, let's start off with an example. If I have 2x to the 3rd times the quantity of 4x squared minus 5y to the 4th. Okay, we are going to be using the distributive property, which you guys should have learned. So basically what we are doing is we are taking this outside number times each term inside. So in a sense, what you are doing, you do not need to write this down in your notes, is you are taking the 2x cubed times 4x squared, and you are adding it to taking the 2x cubed times the negative 5y to the 4th. So notice that we are distributing that 2x to the 3rd, and we are multiplying that times everything. We can, to save time, just distribute. To be methodical when you are doing this. So look at your coefficients, then look at each variable in alphabetical order to make sure that you have covered everything, you haven't left anything off. So I have 2 times 4 gives me 8. X, I have 3 of them here, 2 of them here, and I add them, gives me x to the 5th. 2x cubed then times this entire term, do not forget about that negative. 2 times the negative 5 gives me a negative 10. X cubed, I don't have any x cubes, but I still have it. And then y to the 4th, I can't forget that. And that would be simplified because these are not like terms. Example 2, let's make this one a little bit more difficult with more variables in there. So I have negative 3, m to the 3rd, n to the 2nd, times 5m to the 4th, n to the 3rd, plus 7m n p to the 4th. Let's see how this goes. So again, being methodical, I am looking at this being multiplied times this entire first term. Being methodical, I have negative 3 times 5 gives me a negative 15. M, I have 3 here and 4 here, gives me 7 of them. N's, n squared times n to the 3rd gives me n to the 5th. That is a 5. Going with my other term, I have negative 3 times 7 gives me negative 21. I have 3 m's here and an understood 1, so I have m to the 4th, 2 n's here, 1 understood n here gives me n to the 3rd. No p's here. I have p to the 4th there though, so I have that as my final answer. And just so we're all on the same page, this is a 5. And I'm just going to cross that out and put a 5.